Yo, what's up, my people? It's a nice sunny day in San Diego. But I had to do this right quick before they're not talking about it anymore. The Smoothie King gig. I don't feel bad for them black girls. I really don't. Because, see, this is how we take it in the hood. You fuck with the church's money. Simple as that. You mess with this whoever the owners is, you mess with their money. You could have just served the people, regardless of what you think politically. That ain't got nothing to do with you. But you should have just served them, took their money, and let them be on about their way. But no, you couldn't do that. That was too much like right. And you got your ass fired. You got your asses fired. Now, that's like a soft. You just threw these folks a softball. Man, if I'm a lawyer, I am jumping at the bit to get this lawsuit money. These people came in to get a $15, two smoothies, maybe $15, $20. You just cost this man's company probably like 50, 60,000, maybe more, because it's discrimination. And you put a bad reputation on Smoothie King. Man, you can't make this shit up. And then they got the nerve to get they got the nerve to want a GoFundMe because they lost their jobs. Come on, man. They must didn't really want to work there anyway. We can tell. Excuse me. We can tell they don't know nothing about what discrimination is. Nothing. Man, I'm like, man, why can't some shit like this happen to me? I need a big lawsuit. I could use one. Man, like I said, they just made it easy. They lucky the owner don't sue them. That's all I got for you. But you can't fuck with the church's money. Cause like I said, I'm a black man. I don't own no business, but I fucked up in life. I didn't do a lot of things right. But if I did, and my employees turned away money, yeah, we got a problem. We got a serious problem. Because you're not hired. I didn't hire you for your political views. I hired you to make smoothies and serve customers, take their money, put it in the register, and let these people be going about their way so they can say they had a good experience at my establishment. But no, you done fucked that up. But people are probably gonna go to the Smoothie King regardless. Because they know that, hey man, there's a possible lawsuit going. They get a lawsuit. Like I said, everybody want easy money. But again, that's all I got for you. Don't feel bad for them. You can't. They say, oh, they black. Nigga, fuck all that. Fuck being a victim. You can't be a victim all your life. You can't be a victim for slavery. Slavery was 400 years ago. Now, some of y'all might not like that, but we can't keep looking back. We gotta look forward. I'm gonna be 54 next week. I know I'm not shaved and pretty looking right now, but we can't keep looking back. Shout out to Charleston White. We can't keep looking back. Because these young YNs, they don't know nothing. They don't respect nobody. They're not raising their kids. A lot of them not raising their kids. These single mothers. They making single mothers. And these single mothers are making themselves. A lot of them, like I said, how about this? They'll have a baby by a man that ain't about nothing. And then try to get to the next man and have him pay for everything. Ladies, just because you look good, this is a whole nother topic. Just because you look good and you can pull a bunch of brothers, the dudes, the tricks, whatever, don't mean he wants you. Yeah, he fuck you. but he don't want you. Cause all he, cause if he's smart enough to know, all you want is his money. Now, see, there's niggas out there that's tricks. They tricks, and they know they tricks. So tricks like hoes. So them, they got a hot $40 for you. I never had such problems of pulling a woman or getting with a woman. Damn sure ain't gonna pay for one. Not like that, no way. Just give up money for pussy. No, I can't do that. I'm a Gen X. I'm a Gen X baby. We don't do that. But there might be some. I can't lie. There might be some, but I ain't one of them. I come from real cats. You know what I'm saying? Who know how to holler at these women. And when you get to this age, yeah, it's a whole lot different. But I held. But hold on. Like I said, I held y'all attention too long. I ain't never made no video this long. Hopefully you get some of it. Like, comment, share if you like it. Peace out.